What's up, everybody? Big Cobb Diesel coming at you. And let's talk about zero-calorie or low-calorie drinks. Should you have them? And if so, what kind should you have? Now, if you're somebody that has a significant amount of weight to lose, we're talking 30 pounds or more, this might be the way to go, okay? The idea is that you want to start to reduce the amount of calories you're taking in. So if you're somebody that's drinking a regular pop every day or more, one or more a day, one of the very first things you can do is to start to cut your caloric intake by switching over to diet or zero-calorie drinks. As an example, I used to be a Coca-Cola drinker every day, and now I am a Coke Zero drinker, and I drink Diet Coke when Coke Zero is not available. And I just don't have that stuff every day. I'll have a Coke Zero a couple times a week. Now, when it comes to the safety of the artificial sweeteners, I encourage you to do your own research. For me, everything that I found that says a certain sweetener is bad for you, I found just as many things that said that they're not harmful. Just keep in mind that a lot of these studies are done on animals, usually overweight diabetic rats is what they like to use for this stuff. So we're not rats. So take that for what it's worth. But just monitor your own body. How does your own body react to these things when you're taking them? And make note of that. If you do feel a certain way or your body's reacting a certain way, it definitely bears paying attention to and keeping track of. And then you do have your natural sweeteners like your monk fruit and your stevia and that kind of stuff. I will do stevia from time to time. It's definitely one of those things that it takes some getting used to, at least for my palate. But at the end of the day, guys, you want to stack the deck in your favor. So if you can cut some calories by switching to a low-calorie or zero-calorie drink, I highly encourage you to do that, especially if you got a lot of weight to lose. The type of artificial sweetener and all that's kind of low on the totem pole as far as importance goes. The idea is to cut those calories and get your body moving in the right direction. And then real quick, I'll just make a note about energy drinks. I'm not a coffee drinker. I drink energy drinks. I've tried them all. And for me, Celsius is the one that I like because I like the way it tastes. And it does happen to have less crap in it than a lot of the other energy drinks. But anyways, let me know your thoughts, guys. What are you guys doing